Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Now in this video tutorial I want to walk you through the steps on how you can make your own AI music video, or maybe you want to make a dance video or a singing video. So I want to show you how this is possible using VideoExpress. Now just to kind of show you the kind of quality you can create, we've got quite a few videos here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just to show you the high quality human realistic videos you can create. So some of these songs will consist of a number of different video clips as part of the story, and then the soundtrack or the music track is then overlaid in the background. Okay, so you don't really have the subject specifically singing with the lip sync ability or having a talking photo essentially. Okay, but it still works. And in this example here, then we have this gentleman. He is actually playing his guitar and he is singing along to the song. Okay. Okay, and this is another example I'll quickly show you.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave returns to the sea into the blue. And they change, but
okay, so these are all customer videos. These were created using VideoExpress, and one of the other key components I would obviously say, and it's probably something you're thinking, if you have your own song, fantastic. If you have your own music track, fantastic. If you don't, you can actually head over to Google and type in AI music generator for free. Okay, and it will give you a whole list of AI song generators for free, music generator, etc, etc. There's a whole list, and you can actually go and explore and see which one fits your needs. So there's no one particular one that I would recommend. However, there's a huge amount of amazing apps out there that you can actually use, and they'll create the songs for you that you can use in your videos. Now heading over back to VideoExpress, okay, there are going to be a number of options on how you can begin using VideoExpress in order to create your videos. Now, first of all, I would suggest, if you have your images that you've created for your singer or for your clips, great, fantastic. Okay, just make sure you have them ready and uploaded within the My Media section, or if you've created them in Artistly. Here you can see some examples I made using Artistly that I will show you also within VideoExpress. If you haven't, that's also fine. You can actually use create from prompt. If you have images, you can do image to video. If you have the text prompt, you can do text to video. Or if you want to create a video that has a consistent character or a singer, then you can use consistent character for this particular purpose. Now, in this example, if I go select consistent character, now once this pops up, these are going to be the two key things that are really, really important. Okay, that I will recommend. We have talking photos. Okay, and you also have the ability to have my character singing. Now you can actually test the element of my character singing, or you can leave it unchecked, because once you activate talking photos, it will already apply the lip sync ability. And with AI, you may find there may be slight discrepancies with that. However, I always recommend, even when I test this, I always make two versions and see which one comes out the best. Now, if I go and select reference photo, okay, what I want it to be based on, if I go to my Artistly images, you can see some I've already created before. So I've got this gentleman here, and I choose. Now for this one, I can just simply say exact image, because I don't want to change it. I like the image I've created already, and I simply engage talking photos and create image. Now what will happen, VideoExpress will recreate the image for me as my reference photo. Okay, and then with the action prompt, I can just say the man is playing the guitar. Okay, and then the moment I set create photo, it will now take us to a new prompt, only because we have selected talking photo. So once I select create video, you will see it says text to speech, voice recorded, import audio. Now for this I want to select import audio, select an audio file, and select my audio because I've already uploaded a soundtrack. So I've got, you can see a guitar slow, choose, and I can listen to it.
Every beat of my heart.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Create talking video, and it will apply that music track now to this gentleman, and it will make a complete long length video for about the length of the audio. And because we've got a reverse full smooth video, it will make the transitions a lot better, especially for the long length videos. Now once that's done, I select create video. Again, you can see my video will appear in the media library. Now if I go to my media library, let me show you what that would look like. You can see here, this one is loading, but I have made a couple earlier on using similar examples. Okay, so here we have this gentleman here now with the same music track.
It's 2 a.m. City lights still glow. You're on my mind, girl, I need you to know. Every beat of my heart, it's calling your name.
Okay, that's just one example. I'll show you another one.
It's 2 a.m. City lights still glow. You're on my mind, girl, I need you to know. Every beat of my heart.
Okay, so beautifully done, very easy and simple to do using this process. And the great thing is, when you're creating with AI, the reason I mentioned the consistent character element, because I could create more scenes if I wanted to, okay, and repurpose the same character. Now what I mean also by that is, if I want to create a different style of video, so if I select new and I wanted to make, let's say, a dance video, or yeah, a dance video. Okay, so here's a dance video. This is how it would appear, and I'll show you how you can also do this. So let me just play a snippet of this.
To explode, I will burn, I will break, I will shine through the pain. Every scar on my skin is a crown I will claim. Hear me now, feel the fire.
So in order to create a dance video like this, or have that music track playing in the background with a number of compilation of clips, all it is simply taking clips and dragging them, dropping them on the timeline. That's all it is. Okay, and then with the audio file, you can see it's just been dragged at the bottom in line with the clips, and that is it. It's as simple as that. Now you're probably thinking, okay, yeah, I want to see how this actually works and how I can do this myself. So let's just say I go to create, I can go to consistent character. And another key thing is, you have create from prompt and consistent character. These are the two elements here, or features, that will allow you to have talking photos and also the singing ability. Okay, so that's really important, especially if you want to get perfect lip sync. Now for this, if I go consistent character, and let's just say if I want to create a compilation of different clips, if I go to my images and I select this lady here now, okay, select this lady here, that's my reference image. Okay, so I can actually have her, so she is playing a flute, okay, as part of my, you know, different clips. And for this, I don't need to select talking photos if I don't want to. I can actually make this thing, but for this I'm not going to do that. The moment I select that, I want to do create image, so it creates a base reference photo based on her. So you can see there's nothing in her hands, however she's playing a flute, so we can have her playing a flute, we can have her in the playing a piano. We can actually change the environment, and here you can see now she's got the flute, so she's playing a flute. And again, with my video action prompt, I can have the exact same thing, you know, or I can change it. I can change the camera lens. You can use like apps like ChatGPT to get some really amazing video action prompts if you want those close-ups, different different animations, or the dynamic movement of the camera towards the subject where she's playing the flute. Then you can do all of this stuff. So once I've done that, create video, and it will be off to get rendered. And again, she is playing a guitar. Okay, same process. So we can actually have, if we had an image of the subject, we'd have her on the beach, maybe city center, maybe on top of a mountain. So we can create these different clips for our music video, so it just becomes more engaging, more fun, and it gives it a higher quality purpose. So here we can see she's playing the guitar. Okay, and we select create video. That's it. Now what you would then do, okay, as they're rendering, if I go to media library and I select audio, so this is my audio. Okay, I come here and I put on the second line. So this is my audio. Now if I go to my media library, I want to get all of the clips that I've created. Okay, so let's say, because I've made some earlier on, we done one for the lady. Okay, let's just say this is her. She's got the guitar. She's emotional, crying as part of my video. She's dancing in one of the scenes, and then we have some others in the pipeline. So I'll give those a few moments and I'll add them. Okay, so we'll get these that have been created, and her with the guitar. Okay, and obviously because we've got a long length, just imagine we had more clips, then we'll just do the same process. We'll just keep adding, layering clips until we have our full length video. Scroll down, you can see, yeah, we've got more clips here of the lady with the consistent subject. Well, she's consistently in the clip, so it just shows you can make a beautiful long consistent clip. Now if I play this,
It's 2 a.m., city lights still glow. You're on my mind, girl, I need you to know. Every beat of my heart, it's calling your name. No matter the distance, it feels just the same. And when the night gets quiet.
so you can see you can beautifully make music video just like so. Okay, that's number one. And if I don't like the music track, I can always change it. You can see easily I can delete that from the timeline. And if I go back to my media library, I go to my audio file. If I want a female style music track, I can simply now play this.
On the stage, I scream my name. Every step I take, I feel the weight of the flame. Tears I left behind, echoes in the crowd. I rise from the silence, I'm singing out loud. I will burn, I will break, I will shine through the pain.
Okay, so you can easily create those types of videos using VideoExpress. And let me go back to my media library. We go back to my AI videos, and you can see we have the same for this chap here. So just imagine the guitar. With the guitar, you remember we applied talking photos. Okay, remember where they create from prompt or consistent character. The moment we engage talking photos and we created the video, we applied the sound or the music track directly to that image. And then what VideoExpress did, it extended that image, it brought it to life, and it applied the entire soundtrack to the video. So let me play that. Okay. So I'll get the one that we actually created. So it was this one was the main one, and there we go, play.
It's 2 a.m., city lights still glow. You're on my mind.
Now I'm going to tell you something a little bit more advanced what you can do. You don't have to, but I think this is, if you want to really spice up your videos. Okay, now with this timeline, I've got two tracks essentially on this editor. If I select add track on top, I can do so now. Now what's interesting is that I can actually add more b-roll shots, or other types of clips upon the main singing gentleman here with the acoustic guitar. So say for example, I can now take this female here, and just above there's a new track. I can actually layer now, okay, different clips on top. to make it a little bit more interesting, maybe a little bit more dynamic, and spice things up when it comes to my music video. And now what would happen if I play this, because the way I've tried to structure these clips, I can actually zoom and make my life a lot easier here. Okay, I'm going to extend that slightly. There we go. Now if I play it, you'll see it's going to, from this gentleman, it's going to transition to the lady, back to the gentleman, then to the lady with the guitar, back to the gentleman, like so. So you can actually layer different clips and really make an emotional, invoking music video.
You're on my mind, girl, I need you to know. Every beat of my heart is calling your name. No matter the distance, it feels just the same.
So you can just see, you know, he's singing, and he could be singing about the love of his life, like we've just seen. And you could do this with multiple different clips if you want. So even with this one.
And when the night gets quiet, your voice is all I hear. I close my eyes.
So you could make more clips that are more upbeat to the part of the song, where the energy or the beat or the tempo increases, just to make things a little bit more dynamic. But these are the you know, to make the videos really simple, very easy, and it is a very fun process. You can see the female here there with her own microphone. So once you've done it, remember you can always save it, anything that you want. And one last thing I'll show you is that you can actually make kids sing-along videos also. So check this out. We can do this. It's the same process. We can actually make kids singing videos just by creating those clips and having those tracks that we created, just by finding any kind of music generator online and then applying it to our clips. Okay, so here I've got these two tracks. I no longer need them. I can simply delete, and let me play this now. Okay, so it's a beautiful variety of different videos you can create, and some of the key things you can do it from. Either you want to create just if you already have a batch of images that you've created, or if you have artists, you can do it in here. It's different versions of those beautiful images, and then you can bring them over and use them for image to video. If you want to create, you know, like a compilation of different clips for your music video, or if you want your artist to be consistent in different scenes, then yes, I would recommend consistent character if you want those clips to be consistent. And also alternatively, if you have that reference photo, just engage talking photos and then apply your track. Okay, and then what you can do, you can actually apply my character will be singing and make two versions and see which ones are the most accurate when it comes to lip sync. Okay, because that's one of the biggest things. You just want to have it as perfect as possible, and that's exactly what I did. And it's all about testing. So if you go back to my AI videos, you can see I can make a couple of versions. One that is just talking photos, because it'll apply the lip sync ability, and with apply, you know, my character will be singing, and you can see which one the AI will cater better for and actually get you the closest for the best ultimate result. So it takes no extra additional effort whatsoever. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed this short video just showing you how you can create your own music or dance videos using VideoExpress. Okay, take care, bye bye.